Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. To yeah, today, in addition to what I normally show off, uh, in terms of game development, I'll also be discussing some of my future plans. So stick around to the end to hear all about it. So, the first thing that I did was I I worked on making some more armor types because I I just love armor. Having lots of armor slots is something I love. So as you can see here, we have a circlet here as well as a belt. Our hairstyle has also changed a bit, and I'll show you, or I'll talk about that a little bit in a minute. Um, but if we go to the armor slot, uh, well, as you can see, we have uh, 10 circle slots for some reason, uh, and we also have a belt. Uh, And we also now have a control for showing the item description so that it's not always in your way. By pressing down left control, I can toggle, well, not toggle, well, maybe it is toggle? I don't know. But when I hold down the key, it shows up. Uh, and these really shouldn't be like this, but whatever. Um, and so, and also now we have a search feature. I don't know if I talked about that last time or if it was there last time, but I don't think I did. Anyway, uh, for whatever reason, these two aren't showing up. So, well, yeah, that's because they don't have a text. Yeah, uh, I ended up having to redo some things in terms of mm, how the armor displays. Because as you can see, these armor pieces uh, are made out of two different materials. Before, armor like this could just only be made out of one material. So uh, I've given them a bit of an upgrade. And so if we want to, so we can still equip this though. It has armor textures, like over here. At least it should. Uh, and so we can swap that out. And yeah, you see, it's perfect. Wonderful. Maybe I should test it. Maybe this one will work. Oh, it got worse. Um, it didn't even fix it. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, this is the best way to discover bugs by, you know, going out there and testing. Yeah. Well, anyway, as you may have seen, there's now uh this blue arrow, two arrows that uh as you saw that we're swapping. Uh, and so I can maybe if I take this off. No, it's no, there's no hope. We're doomed to look like this mess forever. No, it's probably, yeah, that's probably it. I can fix this. Let's go fix it. So if we go change, it needs to wait, where'd it go? Ah, here it is. Need to be set to none. And then on the side, needs to set to none as well. And there we go. Now we're wearing a chain chest plate, all nice and proper. Um, and so the next thing I did was also, oh yeah, you saw that bug there, didn't you? When I go diagonally, sometimes the layering is a bit off, which is annoying. But I'll fix it eventually. Uh, and so with the crafting in our ugly mini, um, I I mentioned in the previous video, multiple output crafting. Uh, this sword turns into uh, um, huh, it's supposed to be one, but I suppose it's not. Um, well, I don't know what's up with that, but that's for another day. Yep, not gonna worry about it. Well, actually, I've seen this issue a lot now. Definitely gonna have to fix it. Uh, anyway, so I also so we also got this now. Something that I want to do in the future is make it so that when I put a material in here, it'll like turn the color, or it'll look like the actual uh item. This is just an item plate that's used for display. It's not a real item that you can get. Uh, but eventually, I think it'll be stacked. So when you uh look at the output, you'll be able to tell how good it is. Anyway, another thing is if we press F, look down in this corner, uh, we got we saw what we got for crafting. Uh, and we got this uh it's the name is wrong. It's didn't uh, and we also got what we got. And we can use this wooden step. Uh, you can recycling, and we can craft. And now we have another wooden short handle. Oh, good, they stuck. Just worried that they might not have for a second. Uh, anyway, um, yeah, we have some weird amount of search here, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Um, next. Um, yeah. Uh, so we also have the shop, which is probably the source of all those weird, those weird, item number thing. Ha- you know, I suppose I'll have to fix that later. And so we can sell things to this guy instantly because, you know, bug. And we can also buy uh things from him infinitely until we don't have any money left at least. Because wait, can't no, we can't buy more. Okay. And so yeah, and that's the shop. And then I can sell all them back to him. Or wait, I only got four. Oh my goodness, there's so many issues with this stuff. How did I not get any of those issues before? Anyway, well, lots of issues, uh, including the colors, which I I need to fix. Yeah. Anyway, um, so other thing is uh not in game. Uh, so I'll show you the so I go to item. So as I mentioned before, I had to sort of redo the armor quite a bit. Uh, and so to make it a little easier, I made this whole editor thing. Well, this part's not really an editor. Well, it is an editor. Anyway, so I'll show you a better example. So here we've got a few things going on that weren't going on before. We've got this creep. This shows you the maybe I should probably be running the game for this. Uh, so I zoom in. Uh, this this part you see corresponds to the brown part over here, and it's made out of leather, so naturally it's brownish. And the same thing with the bronze or with the this. buckle component, uh, it goes corresponds to here. So I made this whole system where you you could see, because one thing that was kind of an issue uh, is in some cases uh, the items would be ordered, or the textures would be ordered like this, and obviously the well, maybe not obviously, but they don't correspond right. So uh, I can move them around so that they work properly. There's also this create new folder button so that uh, if this folder doesn't exist, I can create it and put all my textures in it a little bit easier. Uh, and there are also these arrows, which don't do anything on the stealth um, because, because well, I'm not really sure why actually. Um, but anyway, uh, yeah, because wait, no, I don't know. Anyway, but on something like this shirt right here, uh, oh, that's why. Yeah, because um, over here on the functional player or on the visual player, uh, our player is made of a ton of different little components. Uh, and so uh, the different armor pieces span multiple components, specifically the shirt, which uh, is part of the chest and chest area, and part of uh, the top arm and the bottom arm, top arm, bottom arm here. Uh, so if I go over to this, uh, not this one because it's missing its item texture, so I can't look at it yet. But this one, this right here is the back. Uh, here's the front. Here's the, well, it's part of the arm. Another part of the arm. Another part of the arm. Another part of the arm, and then the back again. Uh, and this shirt right here is um this one right here. Swap. Yeah. And so, as you can see, we're now wearing the purple shirt. That looks exactly like this one. Yeah. And so, another thing that I wanted to tell you about is, perhaps you remember last time I said I would make some cool arrow stuff, and yeah, that didn't happen. So, moving on, uh, I want to show you some coding stuff that I learned. Um, where? Uh, so, uh, or wait, let me show you this first, real quick. So, as you might remember, we've always been in this sort of stone plane. Uh, there is a lot. That's because our seed is this right here, and it's always been the same. Well, not always been the same, but it has been the same for a while because it's nice, easy to test. And if I go move down here for a little bit, there are some caves uh, that I can use for testing. So that's why I chose this seed. But uh, and this is a seed right here. But if I press R, I can get a new random seed, and so yeah, it's a new seed. Uh, but what I wanted to say about that uh was that uh randomness uh or sort of what we want in a procedurally generated world is to be able to reproduce the same exact world given a seed, kind of like Minecraft. Uh, but there are some things that are just random, like the placement of these graphs. Even if I load up the same seed, the grass will still be the same, or will be different. Uh, and it'll be even different uh, depending on which direction I head in first. Uh, but that yeah, and they'll even disappear. Is that supposed to happen? I don't remember. Yeah, there are a lot of world gen issues. I'll show you if uh, I try reloading a uh, a tree or a rock. You see how many warnings I get? These are all warnings made by me. Although honestly, I don't know what their problem is. It looks fine to me. Uh, but anyway, uh, so one thing that would be good is to make it so that uh, it's based on randomness rather than um, randomness rather or no, that it's not completely random. It'd also be nice if these rocks weren't on top of the trees, but too many problems, too little time. It's all anyway. Uh, so what we're what the goal is that with one seed, you'll get the exact same world. And to achieve that, rather than using randomness like I use for here, uh, I'm going. We can use like what? Yeah, white noise. Yeah, which is just like random ones and zeros. Instead of smooth noise, which is or instead of Perlin noise, which is smooth and used for like biome transitions. Uh, although my biomes are huge, so might want to tone that down. Uh, yeah, I don't think we'll ever run into another biome, but uh, oh, here we go. We found some stone, some mountains. And they make these kind of smooth transitions between biomes. Uh, so I'd like to, apply that white noise to uh, the placement of all these objects so that it's reproducible with a seed. Uh, because using just a normal seed, uh, using just uh, using just like uh, the init state for random doesn't quite work. Uh, the first chunks you spawn in will definitely be the same, but once after that it won't be. And so yeah, and uh other than that, uh the uh I learned about these things called cantor pairs, and they're really cool because uh they'll give you uh a unique number based on location. Ex- well, one per quadrant at least. Uh, one unique number per quadrant. So there'll be like 4 repeats total for any given XY coordinate set. And so we can use it. I use that in the generate village function to make sure that as long as the village is in the same position, it will always be uh, it will always generate exactly the same. Now, the final thing I want to talk about is the villages. Uh, so, um, as you might have seen before, these are my villages that generate, uh, and they still need a lot of work. And therefore, not tomorrow, in a few days, like 3, maybe 4 from now, I don't know, on Tuesday, I will be streaming uh, myself working on them. So if anybody who sees this video would like to watch, hang out, and I don't know, I'll be coding, uh, I'll be coding and improving the village town thing. Uh, uh, I'll be working on both making the town itself in game more logical and adding uh, more of the buildings as well as doing some of the artwork involved. Uh, like I worked really hard on making these textures over here. Uh, if you've seen my first video, you've seen the old textures, and they didn't quite fit in with my not so good art skills. So now we have not so good art everywhere instead of just some places. Yeah. Anyway, uh, so there are a few types of buildings right now, and they do have interiors. Uh, if I go in here, yeah, not really an interior, but you this one over here has something a bit better, but still needs improvement. We'll also be working on, the NPC pathfinding throughout the villages, and yeah, so we'll be doing lots of fun stuff, uh, and that's kind of all I have for you have today. Yeah, so uh, if you like, maybe give the video a like and subscribe, um, and maybe leave a comment, tell me what you think, and that's it for now. Bye bye, everyone.